Hey everyone, welcome to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is the 15th of June 2025. In this video, I got a question for the United States Mint. But before that question, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to reach a bazillion subs. It's a really big number. I don't even know how big it is, but I know it's ginormous. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm going to say or do. Now let's bounce over here to moneymetals.com. We can check out those spot prices where they ended the week. All right, here we go. 34.46.60 for gold. Silver at 36.52. Platinum at 12.41.50. Palladium at 10.55.55. Stay alive. And Dr. Copper ended the week at 4.75 per pound. Down here, you're looking at in stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is 6.69 for the quantity 1 through 39. They got you paying 43.21. That's a few bucks over, right? 6.69. Now, this is the buyback. The sell to them price is 37.72. That's right. It's $1.20 over the spot price. Interesting. Now, question is, from this press release, it says here, June 6, 2025, and that was a whole week, one whole week before that coin dropped. Yes, just 2 days ago now on Friday. Friday the 13th, mind you. It says here, United States Mint, and this is under news press releases, and it says United States Mint begins pre-sale for the 250th anniversary United States Army. That's a mouthful. American Eagle 1-ounce silver-proof coin on June 13th, and I really hope that they shrink these names. That's a lot. That's a big time amount of words right there for just one coin. Now, this is what's in question here. It says production is limited to 100,000. All right, that's a statement of fact, right? And orders are limited to 3 coins per household. That's a statement of fact for the first 24 hours that the coin is on sale. Well, guess what? Yeah, they lowered the household order limit to 1, right? Didn't they? And we know that because if we go to the coin, actually, there she is. Yeah, household order limit of 1. Whoopsies. Yeah, I guess that was a misstatement. They probably could have corrected in that week up to the sale, but they didn't. Also, it says here they would lift the household order limit for the first 24 hours of the sale. And guess what? Let's just go ahead and hit reload. We know we're more than 24 hours out. Yeah, so that household order limit is 1, and it's going to stay 1, I imagine, for the remainder of this product being available or unavailable, right? And, well, I guess my question is, well, there's 3 stated facts right there. Well, the first one, production is limited to 100,000 coins. Is that also false? Well, I hope so. And I don't mean to say that to make the mint, sink their own ship or anything like that. But I mean, heck, it would sure make those coins a whole lot more valuable. And it's kind of similar to what had happened to the flowing hair silver medal. At least that's if we have a production lower than 100,000. And I think that's what had happened. I don't know why they would lower the household order limit to 1 from 3. And I don't know why they wouldn't lift that household order limit if it wasn't under 100,000. And what's also interesting, says this product is included in the Numismatic Bulk Purchase Program as well as the Authorized Bulk Purchase Program. And you know what? Let me show you here. I gotta go here, and this probably is going to help answer my question. So I'm at the bottom of the page for production, sales, and figures, and I had a thought that I needed to have answered. So I'm going to go 25 EA. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for the Army Privy mark, right? So maybe that's it right there. Okay, so there we go. They have sold 10,170. My question is, well, the numismatic bulk purchase folks, they typically get 10%. Well, that stated product limit of 100,000, that would mean that this is over the 10%. And why is this a big deal? Well, check this out. Let's go to coinnews.net for some perspective. All right, coinnews.net. This is an article by Mike Unser dated October 23rd, 2024. U.S. Mint sales flowing hair silver medal reaches 2/3 mintage, and our answer lies here. Figures place the medal, which celebrates the anniversary of the first dollar coin issued by the U.S. federal government, at a combined total of 49,925, about 2/3 of the announced 75,000 mintage. Yes, we are talking about nope, and what is it right here? Yeah, there she is. All right, mintage limit of 75,000, but the mint went back and changed the product limit right to 50,000. Now remember, that's important, folks, because the numismatic bulk folks, they get 10%, right? I guess a combined 10%, maybe just the advanced bulk and the numismatic bulk folks. Well, if they get 10% of 7,500, that's, or 10% of 75,000 is 7,500. 10% of the 50,000, right, is 5,000. Well, let's go back to coinnews.net. It says here, breaking it down, 40,999 were sold individually, while 8,926 went through the Mint's authorized bulk. Wait a minute. Aren't they supposed to get 10%? And if that's the case, why is it over 7,500? Heck, if they only produced 50,000, why is it 8,000? That should have been 5,000. See, that's the thing, folks. Not sure what's going on, why the United States Mint says one thing and does another. And wouldn't you expect them to actually go back and rephrase that press release, right? I mean, come on, what's going on there? It is really interesting. And one more thing. A lot of people have said, hey, there's a video online of the United States Mint on how the 250th Americans, well, easy for me to say, right? I'm telling you, it's too many words in the one coin. The Army Privy marked American Silver Eagle. This is how they produce them. And there's a really great video. You got to check this out. And I will leave the link in the description for this video. Yeah, I got a stutter. So what? Now, the question is, what are these selling for? And I think they're actually going up in price, especially the raws. All right, so here we have 2025 West Point American Silver Eagle Army. I'm just keeping it as simple as possible. Didn't say Privy, didn't say 250th anniversary, anything like that. I tried to keep it as simple as possible, right? Keep it simple. Remember the KISS rule? All right, this is sold June 14th. That's just yesterday. Let me actually try and see if there's something sold this morning. Nope, $207 for that, and that's raw, not graded. Don't know what happened there for $39.99. Not even going to talk about it. 209 there, 204 there, and then after that, what's interesting is the prices jumped by about $30. Now, if it was me and I was these folks, I wouldn't want to leave $30 on the table. I just wouldn't, because eBay fees and shipping fees and so on and so forth, right? $259, $254, or $245 rather, $219, $249. Yeah, look at $215, $248. I mean, I guess if you wanted to flip this and move it, yeah, take $200 and keep on trucking. I mean, it was only $105, right? Look at this one, started to be graded here. Bam. So most people yesterday, as you can see, yeah, were just buying the raw coin. They just wanted the raw coin. They just wanted to have it, get it in hand. So that's kind of amazing. And that's actually the first one we've seen that has been graded. 230 here, 205 there, 210, 188. Wow, that's incredible. 210 there, 209, 239, 200, 175. They really want to move that one. 240. And this just makes you wonder, why leave that money on the table? It's just 195 here, and so on and so forth. Another graded coin took best offer, and that is a proof 70. Let me see if there's any, because I'm telling you, I'm looking for a 69, and they are, well, they're rare, folks. They are 69s. And I got to ask why. Why is it that there are no 69s? It's a wasteland. Yeah, there's one. Yay. But everything else is 70. Isn't that something? I don't even know what's going on. So had to share that with you. Also, let's keep on keeping on. I think this begs the question of the United States mints. We already know what they've done to the Army Privy mark. That was 3. They moved it to 1. They said that they would lift that household order limit after 24 hours. They didn't. It's still 1. And that begs the question, what's the product limit going to be like, and how many of these particular coins were, well, I guess swallowed up, gobbled up by the bulk folks, right? That's a question we should be asking. Now, the next question is, will the United States Mint do this for the Navy and Marine Corps Privy marked American Silver Eagles that are not scheduled with a date yet, but have a season, right? Season right there. Now, let's look at this. Yeah, look at, bam, they've already moved over some of the household order limit to the Marine coin and for the Navy coin. So that's new. And what's interesting is, I think that once we see the, why wouldn't they put the mintage limit and the stated product limit here? It doesn't add up. It doesn't make any sense. And when will we be finding out how many they have sold of the American Silver Eagle with the Army Privy mark, this bad boy here? So many questions for the United States Mint. I don't even know. And I do hope we get some answers soon, because, look, it was an interesting time on Friday. I had a good time. A lot of people were in the chat. A lot of people scored these after they were patient. And even, some people tried to get these yesterday at noon. Well, they couldn't get them yesterday at noon because the household order limit wasn't lifted. And you maybe, just maybe, I mean, look, maybe we should feel bad for those flippers who sold maybe, 50, 60, 70 of these coins, maybe even 25, maybe even 10, and then only were able to get one, maybe two or three, right? That's brutal. Now, it says here, we are currently out of this item, but it may be restocked later. Be alerted when this product is back in stock. Now, typically 7:30 in the morning, a.m., 7:30 in the morning, right? Eastern Daylight Time, you can find mint products showing back up again. However, I think yesterday, this particular coin showed up around 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 a.m. on the West Coast. So that's kind of a new thing for the United States Mint. Or was it noon Eastern, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, West Coast? I think it was 9 a.m. East Coast. But either way, if you are looking for this and you haven't passed your household order limit and you don't want to buy on the secondary market for more than $105, yeah, you might want to give it another shot today. Now, let's go to those plus ones. I've yammered for way too long. This is a gut punch right here, folks. This is about fathers here on Father's Day, and I can't stop thinking about my father. I think about him every day, and I've already passed this stage in life, so I've been there, done that. It says here, when a father helps a son, both smile. When a son must help his father, both cry. And my voice is shaking because I miss my dad. Now, this is even a bigger gut punch, if you like. Yeah, this is Cats in the Cradle by Harry Chapin. Yeah, this guy here. Yeah, that's, better check your pulse if you don't cry on that one. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's absolutely free. Mr. Pops, Stacker out.